Hey guys, it's Hector here with another Baby Metal product review, and this time I wanted to review probably one of the very first pieces of clothing merchandise that Baby Metal had. As you can see, it's the skeleton hoodie. Some people might call it a bone hoodie, some people might call it the skeleton hoodie. At least in the US we call it a hoodie. I think in Europe and some other places they call it a parker. Nobody calls it a parker in the US. At least not to my knowledge. So I kind of wanted to talk about it and review it. So I actually wanted to buy this about 2 years ago, kind of like when Baby Metal was first gaining ground in the US. I know they've been around for like 5 years in Japan, but they've only really been noticed for the past 2 years in the US. So I wanted to get this about 2 years ago, and I think people on Reddit were like, oh no, don't buy it, because they sold out from the official stores, and then like eBay sellers were just reselling them for higher prices. And I believe people on Reddit were like, no, don't buy it from eBay. They'll probably restock it at the official stores later on. But of course, this was earlier in the days. People didn't know that Baby Metal didn't restock their items. Once they sold out, they just sold out. So I had to buy this from like some Japanese stores or auction sites. And I actually bought 3 of them, and I'm reselling 2 of them. I'll leave a link in the description to my eBay store in case you want to sell them. So I just kind of wanted to review the Type 1 and the Type 2 hoodies. This is the Type 1 hoodie. The fabric along the arms seems a lot thinner than the fabric around the chest, and you can see that it's stitched right here at the shoulder and it's stitched right here at the wrist, because right here it's kind of like a glove. They have a hole where you can put your thumb at, or you can just, ignore the hole and then use it as a sleeve, but of course you'll still have the hole right here, and then it might get a little cold. So the glove part seems to be thicker, maybe as thick as the chest part. And then, as I said, the sleeve part is thinner. And then we have the hoodie with drawstrings. Baby Metal logo is on the left side, but the right side is completely blank. And of course we have a zipper that goes all the way up here for the neck bones, but of course I do not wear it that high. And the zipper is along the left side, my left side, so your right side when you're looking at me. In the US, zippers and buttons are on the right side for men and on the left side for women, but this is just like a unisex thing. It doesn't say men's or women's or anything like that. And speaking of which, the tag is just like this really small tag that has, the size on it: S, M, L, XL, XXL. In the later Baby Metal clothing items, they have a really, really nice Baby Metal tag that looks super official, but this one just looks kind of cheap or whatever. And the Type 1 hoodie kind of has an Old English font for the Baby Metal logo along the back side. So that's pretty much it for the Type 1 hoodie. So let's check out the Type 2 hoodie. And this is the Type 2 hoodie. As you can see, it's pretty much the same. The fabric along the arms is thin still, but the gloves seem to be thinner as well. It still has a little thumb hole, and it's stitched around the wrists and the shoulders. Still has a zipper. No drawstrings this time, because the hoodie is the biggest difference of all. As you can see, the hoodie is like an actual hood. This one is really freaking tight. I can barely talk, but I can see out of these holes because there's like mesh. Hold on. So that is really suffocating. This is like a large, but of course Asian sizes are a little bit smaller. I was saying you can see out of the holes because they're like a mesh, and it's a little pointed, so it's kind of seems like the KKK a little bit, but when you look at pictures online, it actually looks like a circle. So I don't know if you guys think it looks more circle-like or more pointed-like. Baby Metal logo is still on the left side. Right side, it's blank. And then the Baby Metal logo along the back is the shredded logo instead of the Old English logo. And I forgot to mention this when I was recording the video, but Black Baby Metal, Yui Metal and Moa Metal, would wear these hoodies during their songs Onedari Daisaksen and Song 4 in their earlier concerts, Legend IDZ 1999-1997. But about 2 years ago at the Budokan concert, they started wearing an altered version of the hoodie with like sequences on the skeleton pattern and no gloves on the sleeves. And that's it for the Type 1 and Type 2 Baby Metal bone or skeleton hoodies or parkers, whatever you want to call them. Again, I am selling some of them on my eBay store. I will leave a link in the description. And I guess that's it. If you like this video, or if you just appreciated me doing it, you can give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel for more Baby Metal product reviews. And not just Baby Metal stuff. I do a ton of Japanese and otaku related stuff. Vlogs, product reviews, my educational things, my otaku encyclopedia. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely subscribe, because more is going to be coming in the future.